everybody, this is Bryan Poyser, director of the Bounce Back, back again for another video update. And this one is really special because last night we had Mr. Richard Linklater host a screening of the Bounce Back at the Austin Film Society. I want to share with you the intro that he did, where he said some very nice things about the movie. He's always been a hero of mine. I moved to Austin in the early 1990s, right after Slacker and Dazed and Confused had come out. Got to know Rick over the years. He's been kind enough to actually come to a movie theater to see all three of my features. He saw the Bounce Back at South by Southwest and really loved it, and agreed to host this screening. So I'm going to play it for you, and I'll skip past sort of the boring parts, usually me just prattling on, but let's check it out.
Come on up. All right. I just want to thank you guys real briefly for being here at the Film Society tonight. You guys are in for a real treat. I saw this film at South by. It is funny. Funny. So it's a rarity too in this world. You know, it's a challenge enough to make a film, and Bryan's done just an incredible job here. But we live in really changing times. It's hard. 10 years ago, this film is in 1,500 theaters probably. But yeah. Now, I like what we're doing here. It's like we're trying to support this effort to make this film, be seen around the country and create an event. And I think that's what the indie film needs right now, is kind of reinvigorate our distribution model. So I think it's a good idea. Bryan will talk about it shortly. But
thanks, folks, and thanks so much, Rick, for doing this, and to the Film Society for letting us be here, and to all of you for coming. So just a little bit of information about what we're trying to do with the campaign. Some of you guys, you got here because you made donations, so thank you so much. So we're trying to raise money through our Kickstarter campaign to do a road show with the movie. So it's something a little bit different than just a typical theatrical release. The idea is we'll go to certain cities, and those cities where we're going to go are going to be determined by where we get the most donations. We will show the movie, have the cast from the film come introduce the movie, do a Q&A, and then we will do an air sex competition afterwards. And for those of you who don't know what air sex is, you're about to find out in great detail. And then we'll have a band from the movie's soundtrack play a show afterwards. So it's sort of like an expanded event experience, as Rick said, beyond just showing the movie. And this will be done in the spring, concurrently with more traditional video on demand and digital distribution of the movie. And one of the most fun parts, for me at least, is that everybody who donates at least $5 gets their own air sex name that I have come up with, that I will give to you. I have a brief questionnaire that I send you that allows me to divine what the perfect air sex name is going to be. And we actually have a list of donors that we would like to thank, and actually Rick is going to thank these people. So okay. Rick, if you want to, at least one of these people is in the audience. So.
All right, we really want to thank Ryan Gos-lips, All Beef Frank, Hard Steel, Babooshka, Meow Mix, Paul Thomas Handersome, that's a word. I don't really know. Cherry Pop-Tart, and the Panama Canal. And my only note to Bryan about this movie, actually, I was like, after seeing the movie, I was ignorant of the air sex phenomenon, being an old person. And my only note to him was like, you got to get the word sex, air sex or something in the title. The Bounce Back, yeah, it's the movie, it fits the movie, but that's my only note. Yeah. It still is my only note. I mean, come on, air sex.
I'll think about that.
Get
Let
that
me think about that. I literally have like 400 in reserve, 400 air sex names in reserve, but I am, personalizing it. So.
You have.
and Rick, you'll get one too.
Yeah, I'm ready for mine.
All right, guys. Well,
thanks.
Enjoy the movie, and there it is. So thanks again to Rick for hosting the screening, and to the Austin Film Society for giving up the space for us, and of course to all the people who showed up and the donors that we named. So going forward, if you want to have your donor name read out by somebody like Richard Linklater, $5 is all it's going to take for you. So that's about it for today, and the campaign is going strong. We got 12 days left So please donate if you haven't yet. And for those of you who live in Austin, it's election day, so make sure you go vote. All right, thanks everybody.